I'm 𝗠𝗲𝗴𝗹𝗃, and I want to talk to you today about how fortune favors the brave. Boldness is a necessary part of courage, but it must be a boldness based on an intelligent assessment of the potential risks and rewards. Now, the wonderful nature of boldness is that properly directed, it builds the habit of courage in the person who practices it. Now, in my experience, any virtue translated into action leads almost invariably to positive results. This applies to the virtues of integrity and persistence and courtesy and love and courage. I've always liked the advice of an old man to his grandson. He said, "Act boldly and unseen forces will come to your aid." Isn't that a great thought? Act boldly and unseen forces will come to your aid. Perhaps the most obviously important part of courage is the courage to step out in the face of uncertainty. Every great venture in the history of man has begun with faith and a giant leap into the unknown. General Douglas MacArthur once said, "There's no security in life, only opportunity." The creed of Frederick the Great, one of history's most successful leaders, was audacity, audacity, always audacity. In other words, always be on the offensive, always be attacking. When you attack, you have control of your life and the situation. A 12-year study of successful entrepreneurs conducted by Babson College concluded that the only thing they had in common was the willingness to launch, to step out in faith, with no guarantees of success. Once they had started, they learned the lessons they needed to succeed. Many of them ended up successful in completely different businesses from where they started, but they had the courage to launch in the first place. Dare to go forward. Successful companies are invariably those that continue to research and develop and experiment and introduce new products and services even during the deepest recessions. Successful executives are those who are continually stretching themselves to move out of the comfort zone, to face the twin fears of failure and rejection, and to move forward in spite of your fears.